What's up? 81 days sober. Kobe. 81 is one of my favorite numbers because of Kobe. I'll never forget that night. Stayed up all night. I was in high school. Yeah, I think I was a freshman. And I'm used to being up all night because of being a Lakers fan. Always played at 10:30. I live in Ohio. But I remember being up that night. We were losing at first, and then Kobe just killing it. Ended up 81 with 81 points, won the game. I went to school the next day with my Kobe jersey on, number 8 back then. I didn't really wear jerseys. Most of mine got stolen now, but I don't like them getting dirty and stuff, so that's why I never really wore jerseys. But anyways, people are like, yeah, I was like, he scored 81. I was like, no, he didn't. Like, no one even knew, They didn't wake up early enough to watch Sports Center or anything, but yeah, I was like the only kid in school that knew about it. It was crazy, but with all this downtime, recovering from back surgery is a lot of things. Frustrating, depressing, but at the same time, grateful and humble that I'm progressing finally. I had that scare, I think it was last week. I had surgery on the 7th. It's been 3 weeks today. But when I was in the hospital last week, it was only last week, I thought I was dying. I had blood clot in my lungs and stuff. Had a high fever. Couldn't move. Took much steroids, that helped, and now better than ever. Non-steroids or nothing like that anymore. Take away my painkillers. I was getting cold sweats from them. So I have mixed feelings. I myself, with my history, was taking less and less anyways. So when it comes to like prescription stuff, I've always been good. Even I was like, I could save these for when I go back to work, but that's like 1, dumb, 2, unsafe, and 3, that's October. Like, I keep thinking time is going by fast. No, it's only been 3 weeks since my surgery. I don't go back to work until at least October, so I still got 2 full months of not working. Of course, that's frustrating money-wise, but it could be a lot worse. I'm able to walk without my brace and walker. Still can't bend or anything, so like, I feel good. I feel like I go back to work now. No, hell no. Like, luckily I had certain talks at work before I got put on leave or whatever, and one of my leaders or whatever, so they don't do physical work like we do, but I'm only a forklift driver. But anyways, he went back after 4 months, had like similar surgeries to me, collapsed. He was out, ended up being out like a whole year. The whole year I wasn't there, and yeah. So even like October's pushing it beyond restrictions, like I was, before my surgery. So I don't know. That's down the road. Take it day by day. But yeah, it's been a crazy 7 weeks when it comes to sobriety. Just such odd timing. But Mother's Day, that weekend's what made me flip the switch. And then going through all this, you think downtime would be negative? It can be. It could be depressing and stuff. But to me, I do a lot of deep thinking now. Work, people at work, the politics, all that kind of stuff, that made me miserable. So really, like, when I look back at my relapse and stuff, it's when I'm overworking and I got screwed over and they don't appreciate me, blah blah blah. Like, I asked for one thing and I can't even get that one thing. Like, I don't want recognition, I don't want none of that stuff. I just want one job function. I can't, I am one of the best, blah blah. Just in my head, not saying I agree with those things, but not saying I'm the best, but I'm definitely up there. I don't get it, never will. So I'm starting to think about my future and stuff. Like, I don't want this to be a career. Like, I keep going back there. It's my 4th time working there. Because of my outside stuff. This is when I got fired last time. I was there 3 years. And then went to jail for 6 months. So obviously got fired. But like, oh, we're taking you back in a year. At least they were nice enough. Had that conversation. And it took me, 6 months in jail. And then 6 months of rehab. So literally, it was like perfect timing. But like, I want to be happy. And doing factory work, warehouse work does not make me happy. I have too much passion for it, which is not a good thing. It's cool, have the energy and stuff, but then you get so into it, when you get let down, it hits harder. So I know I gotta work on that. Don't know what I want for a career. I need, I'm trying to like enjoy my days off and stuff, but like I do want to spend more time on that kind of stuff. There's been a lot going on the last 3 weeks to where I'm just trying to make it through the day. But now that I'm getting better and stuff, still a long ways to go. Of course, when I'm just walking or laying down, I feel alright, but I still cannot bend at all. So, or twist, or even when I reach for things. It's cool being tall, except for everything's designed for shorter people. I can't reach down and grab stuff. Being tall finally got to me, but that's why I have back issues and knee issues. But I didn't think this video would go so long. I wasn't gonna watch it this far, I get it. But a lot of insecurities. The hardest part about being sober is dealing with yourself, reacting to things and emotions, stuff like that. It's all new to me. I've been numb for so long, for years. So I'm fortunate that I have who I have in my life. A couple friends, my mom means a lot. Yeah, just a lot of emotions. But somehow, like, I'll go through I saw my phases, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit in this, and then it's like, I don't have my online therapist anymore. But so now I just talk to myself, but it's funny, I'll catch myself, I'll start real negative, and then as I talk it out, it's like, it's been working for me. At the end, it's positive. I'm like, yeah, what the hell just happened? Like, so I've been doing that a lot, and like, just need to be more grateful and humble. Like, things could be so much worse. Of course, when you're in the middle of it, you don't think that, but for real though, I am very blessed, grateful, and thankful for everything I do have. So I have a lot of goals and ambitions, which is nice. It's cool to like look at there. But biggest thing I've always needed to work on is patience. Boy, am I getting tested on that. But I need to work on it. So, But yeah, that's my update. Very long. So if you watch this to the end, I really appreciate it. Have a great week.